what concerns me the most about this team right now is going into the season. If I was kind of predicting this part of the schedule, I'm really not too far off of where they are right now, I guess. My issue is, I always plan on the Bills losing one of these games that they shouldn't. We've seen it pretty much every year under McDermott. There's just that one game that it's, how the hell did you lose to this team? Going into the season, I don't think that I necessarily would have had New England pegged as that team. But seeing where they're sitting now, like that ends up being one of the games that you definitely should have won. Jets game kind of figured about the same. It was going to be a tough battle. I saw that one kind of being a toss-up when Aaron Rodgers was in the mix. He goes out in the first series. That should have been a pretty easy win. So just kind of things adding up, and throw the Jacksonville game in there. Jacksonville's a good team. They're a playoff team from last year. So that was one I'd expect to win, but I could have seen that one going either way. So I kind of would have had the Bills somewhere around probably just 2 losses at this time of year. But was really hoping that we could kind of pump up our record going into kind of this back half of the season. Just looking at all these teams that you still have ahead of you. You still got the Chiefs. You still have the Eagles. You still have Miami again. I wouldn't have said it before, but you have to count it now. We have a loss from each of them. You still got to play the Jets again. You still got to play the Patriots again. There's a really tough remaining schedule for this team. So would have loved to see them kind of get on track maybe after that Jacksonville loss and not be having this conversation anymore. I don't think the solution is firing Ken Dorsey midseason. Even if you wanted to go that route, I mean, who are you replacing him with? I've seen a lot of talk of give Joe Brady a chance. Well, Joe Brady came from college and he ends up as, a coach on the Bills because he failed as an offensive coordinator in Carolina. I just don't think it's realistic that you're going to be changing offensive coordinators or doing anything meaningful like that at this juncture of the year. Trade deadline, could we make a move? I mean, I guess so. But realistically, what are you lacking on the offensive side of the ball? You have all the pieces that you want.